Hello, fellow gamers. If you're here, then that means that you've been having trouble defeating the Valkyrie Kara on GMGOW4 mode. This will be my second Valkyrie video, and here I'll be showing you how to defeat this Valkyrie in an extremely easy way. Every Valkyrie teaches you an important combat mechanic. This Valkyrie punishes aggression and rewards good positioning. Where you stand is more important than any other component of this fight. Now, unlike in the first video, I actually forgot to bring up the menu to prove that it is, in fact, GMGOW4 mode, so you'll just have to take my word for it. It's the exact same save file as in the last video. So before we jump in, I'll quickly go over the build that I'm running. I've got the Niflheim armor, with an emphasis on strength, the Talisman of Eternal Fury, and as for runics, I'm running Rampage of the Furies and Tartarus Rage. Well, with that intro out of the way, let's get straight into the fight. This fight is going to use a similar tactic to the fight with Geartrifle. That being that we are only going to be using the Blades of Chaos throughout the whole fight. We're going to do the normal opener that we do on most Valkyries. They take about 3 seconds to unfold their wings and prepare themselves for the fight. So this is a pretty decent chance to get in some early damage. So what you'll see me doing here is just spamming R1 and square with Atreus' shock arrows. And this is until we get the signal that she's ready to fight. She will do a little wing flip to demonstrate this. There. That's the wing flip. That's the signal that she's ready to start fighting. Now notice where I'm standing. Remember, positioning is the key to this fight. Whatever you do, make sure that Kara's back is facing that corner behind her. Once she's done with this wing flip, she always starts the fight out in the same way. She jumps backwards and spawns 4 Draugr. I'm going to wait until all the Draugr spawn in, and then I'm going to use my light runic, Rampage of the Furies, to send them all flying into that pit, while also dealing a ton of damage to Kara. The key in this fight is to make sure that her back is always facing that corner, so that when she spawns the Draugr, you can easily send them flying directly over the side. Now here comes the Rampage of the Furies. I'm maneuvering Kratos around so that he hits the Draugr off the side. Now I back away from her. If I stay too close, then she'll dash to the side, ruining the positioning. I use Spartan Rage to toss the enemies, and then Tartarus Rage to send them flying over the side. Right here, she's about to use Donut Barrage. The best policy here is just to block it, while maintaining your position. Alright, this attack is the Flying Scythe move. If it hits your shield, it will break your block and stagger you. Don't worry about this. You will recover faster than she will. Whenever you see this attack, just get into position and block it. As you can see, we managed to get an attack in before she did. She's going to attack us and we're going to block it. Alright, she's jumped back and she spawned some Draugr away from the corner. This doesn't matter too much at all. What we're going to do is use Spartan Rage to send the first 3 over the edge. Then she'll jump back into the corner, where I will then use another Spartan Rage to both stagger her and send the last Draugr flying over the side. Okay, this is what we've been trying to avoid the whole time. She's dashed off to the side, and now our main priority is getting her back into that corner. So I'm going to block her attacks and slowly position Kratos so that he's facing that corner and her back is right back in it. Okay, now that she's back in the corner, she's chosen to go for the Flying Scythe attack. We're going to do the same as before. Just block it, and then immediately go back on the offensive. Alright, so I recover, and then I use Rampage of the Furies for extra damage. And now she's jumped back into the corner and she's spawned her Draugr again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over there, activate Spartan Rage and send them flying over the side immediately. Alright, now right here, I see her jump up into the air, and my first impulse is to back away, give her some breathing room, and then wait until she's finished her attack, because we're going to counter it. Okay, so here I get hit with the donut shot and I take a bit of damage. Don't worry, it's still under control. Alright, now I see her preparing the wing slash. So I'm going to stand at a distance and just block the attack. And then I'm going to counter with all one. You can see me right now just beating her back into the corner, blocking her attacks, beating her back into the corner, blocking her attack, beating her back into the corner, and then knocking the Draugr off the side. You can simply repeat this pattern until the end of the fight. Just don't make any rash moves and she won't be able to kill you. The main threat in this fight is the Draugr. For some reason they do way more damage than she does. And there's very little way of getting them out of the way without just chucking them over the side the moment they spawn, like this. Okay, again. Following the same mantra as with the first part of the fight, if you find yourself in this sort of situation, where Kratos' back is against the corner, and she's pushing you into it, simply put your shield up, and then walk around her until she's back in position. Alright, you can see now that she's returned to her predictable pattern. She's about to use the flying scythe attack, and our response will just be to block it. Alright, from here on out the fight is pretty cut and dry. Just attack when she's open, block. Attack when she's open, block. Attack when she's open, wait until she spawns Draugr, throw the Draugr off the side, and then just back roll. Block her attack. I tried to go for the runic here, but unfortunately I don't time it right. I do end up staggering her though, which is important. Now right now I'm just keeping my distance, blocking her attack, retaliating, and now here's the final move. And Kratos finishes every one of these fights in the exact same way. Throws them to the ground, rips their wings off, and then they come out of their body in spirit form and thank him. So right now I'm showing you the game difficulty. As you can see, it's Give Me God of War mode. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this guide on how to defeat the Valkyrie Kara on Give Me God of War mode. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with all your friends. Doing any of these things will help me to be recognised by the YouTube algorithm. Thanks for watching the video, and stay tuned for our next video on how to defeat the Valkyrie Rotor.